In this video, we're going to be talking about posture-based exercises. And posture-based exercises are necessary if you have any postural imbalances that are causing your spine to misalign. So if you're looking at somebody from the front, there's certain points that should line up. But if you're looking at my posture and my posture's off, that's an indication that my spine is misaligned. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go through a series of posture-based exercises that are going to help you reduce the postural imbalances in your spine, which will then get your spine in better alignment. And so if you're going to be performing the posture-based exercises, you actually want to be performing them in between the 10 stretches that you're going to do and the core strengthening exercises. So you start your day off with the 10 stretches in less than 5 minutes. That's the video we went over previously. Once you're done with the stretches, now you perform the posture-based exercises. That's going to help you get your spine in better alignment. And then you finish with the core strengthening exercises. And then again, the core strengthening exercises, stabilization, preventing relapses. And so what we're going to do is we're going to first evaluate the posture to determine if any postural-based exercises need to be performed. And so when you look at somebody from the front, there's 5 points that should line up. If you're standing there with your feet shoulder width apart, standing straight up and down, the point between your feet, your belly button, your sternum, your chin, and your forehead should be one straight line. If it is one straight line, that's an indication that your spine is straight from the front. But if you notice that you have a tilt or a shift, that's an indication that your spine is misaligning. So we need to be able to evaluate your posture to determine if you need to do any postural exercises. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out with the neck. And when we look at the neck and the head from the front, we're just going to look at the top 3 points. So the center of the forehead, the center of the chin, and the center of the sternum, again, should be one straight line. If you're looking at me from the front and the sternum and the chin stay in alignment, but the top point goes off to the side, you can see how there's a right head tilt there. But if it goes to the left, it's a left head tilt. Now, that point at the chin and the point at the sternum stayed in alignment with each other. It was only the top point that went off. So that is a tilt. Now, it's important to distinguish a tilt from a shift. A shift, the top 2 points will go off. So the center of the sternum is in place, but the neck and the entire head shift to the right. So both the center of the forehead and the center of the chin went to the right. So that is a right neck shift versus a right head tilt. Now, again, you can have a left neck shift or a left neck tilt as well. Now, if you see any of those postural imbalances, what you're going to want to do is perform a mirror image exercise. And what that means is that you're going to mirror image the imbalance. So if you have a left head tilt, you will tilt to the right, you will apply resistance, you will push your hand towards your head and your head towards your hand. But neither one of them is going to move. You're going to hold that for 10 seconds and repeat it 10 times. So that's for a left head tilt. You tilt to the right, apply resistance, hold it for 10 seconds, repeat it 10 times. Now, of course, if it's a right head tilt, you mirror that position by tilting to the left. Apply resistance, hold it for 10 seconds, repeat it 10 times. If it's a shift, you're going to mirror image it. So a right neck shift, you left neck shift, apply resistance, hold it for 10 seconds and repeat 10 times. If it's a left neck shift, you shift to the right, apply resistance, hold it for 10 seconds, repeat it 10 times. So that's if you have a tilt or a shift in your neck and your head. Next, we're going to look at the mid back and low back. And so again, we're going to look at 2 points this time, the sternum and the belly button. But we're going to add in looking at the shoulders. So if you have a tilt, the top point, the sternum, goes to the right for a right mid back or low back tilt, but the right shoulder also drops. Opposite of that would be a left tilt. So again, the sternum goes to the left of the belly button, but the left shoulder drops. Again, differentiating from a tilt and a shift, the sternum goes to the right in a right shift, but the shoulders stay level. And in a left shift, sternum goes to the left of the belly button, but the shoulders stay level. So again, you can have a right tilt, a left tilt, a right shift, or a left shift. If you're going to reduce those imbalances, you mirror image those exercises as well. And what I recommend is that you use just a roll of paper towel and you're going to go right up against the wall. So if I have a left mid back and low back tilt, I'm going to mirror image that. So I'm going to put the paper towel up against the wall. I'm going to lean right up against it, and I'm going to tilt towards the right. That tilt, I'm going to drive my shoulder towards the wall, but this is going to lock my hips away, and I'm going to be working the muscles to bring my shoulders back in alignment. Now, of course, if you have a right tilt, you're going to do the exact opposite, right? You're going to tilt to the left, you're going to hold it for 10 seconds, and you're going to repeat it 10 times. Now, if you have a left shift, same thing. We're going to shift to the right, keep our shoulders level, hold it for 10 seconds, repeat it 10 times. And then, of course, if you have a right shift, you're going to shift to the left, hold it for 10 seconds, and repeat it 10 times. Again, if you perform the posture-based exercises or the mirror image exercises, you're going to improve your posture, but now you'll hold your spine or have your spine in better alignment. Then again, you add the core strengthening exercises to stabilize it. And so those are your tips and your posture-based exercises for today. Again, I hope you're getting a lot out of these videos. Have a great day.